Hi, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me for the weekly tarot reading. My name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it if you would do that for me. And if you are enjoying the videos, share them with family and friends who like tarot. Maybe they'll like them too. That would be great and would help me to grow my channel. I would appreciate that. So this is a reading for the consciousness of Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. And this is a general reading. It is not a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can find my website below the video and book a reading there. I do readings by Zoom and in person if you're local to Queenstown, Maryland, okay? Zoom readings are great. I send a recording of the reading to you after we have the reading. So I do have the reading with you on Zoom. Okay, thanks. Let's get started with your reading, Aquarius. Let me just change this card out. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle and another from Angels and Ancestors to get the energies of the week for Aquarius, for the consciousness of Aquarius. Okay, here we go, Aquarius. I feel I feel really upbeat and positive and happy. So I'm going to say that it has to do with the reading for Aquarius this week. I feel kind of lighthearted and joyful. So let's see what we have for Aquarius. Guides and angels, teachers and ascended masters. Let's see what the Spirit has for you, Aquarius. We have the mystical Shaman. Wow. I knew this was going to be a good one. Let's see what it says. Number 38. Card number 38. Okay, the invitation. Wow. I really like this guy. He's wearing a mask. He's got like a hawk's beak on his nose, but look at his, here we go. That's a great picture. I really like the energy of the Spirit. It brings me peace. This is a very knowledgeable, wise person. Okay, the invitation. Well, let me just tell you the essence. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. The invitation. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Boy, I can relate to this. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even if, let me say this again. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up, as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. So what I want to say about this is, I say I can relate to this because years ago, people told me certain things about myself, and that they saw this in me, and these were people who were healers themselves, mediums, psychics. And so I had this vision in my head about how my life was supposed to unfold. And you know what? I realized, it took a couple of years, but I realized that, you know what? they can only tell me what they're seeing, what their visions were, but they never told me what it was going to look like. I made that up myself based on the words they were saying. I was wrong, and what it's turning out to be is so much more than I could ever have anticipated. So I realized that I just had to let go and do the things I felt moved to do, to go on a path. I'm on a path, and I'm just following the signals that I'm getting, and my life is just so much more enjoyable, and I'm doing things in a more enjoyable way, and I don't know what the outcome is, and that's okay with me. I don't have to know the outcome. It's not the same as having a job. It's not the same thing. It may become my job at some point, but then it really won't be my job because it's spiritual work. It's the work that I do, and it's not like a job, so it's very different. So that's what this energy is like. Let go of what you think it is that you're supposed to be doing. And this is not the job where you earn your living day to day right now. This is something more than that and beyond that. It may one day become the work that you do. For instance, you may become a shaman. Who knows? For instance, you may become a mystic. Who knows? For instance. But we're not talking about, going to school and learning a skill and going out into the workforce. This is a little different. Although you may one day end up earning your living that way because that's what you desire. So be open to whatever comes. Just pay attention to the leadings that you get. All right, here we go. The card that came out is Wise One. Grow within your current situation. There you go. Grow within your current situation. Follow the urgings, follow the nudges. Pay attention to your intuition, those intuitive signals that you receive. I'm going to read this card, Wise One. Okay, this is on page 88. Okay, the Wise One. Knuckle down, be reliable and committed, be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. And let me just tell you that your elders can be your spirit guides. They don't have to be, they can be humans, because humans can also be spirit guides, but, and there are many wise people around us if we tap into who they are. But yes, it's likely that they are your spirit guides. So with this, I'm going to use the Inner Vision Tarot deck, because this seems like an inner vision kind of reading. All right, for Aquarius. For a beautiful Aquarius, what do we have this week that they need to know, spirit guides and teachers, guides and angels? Obviously, there's a message here for them. Hopefully this won't be too loud. Okay. Another shuffle. Okay, here we go, Aquarius. First card out is the Emperor. This is the card of Aries. Aries is the Emperor. Okay, I'm not going to really explain a lot and give you we'll see. So the Emperor is not the king. He oversees an empire. Could be the Wise One that you're looking for. Then we have the King of Cups. I like this King of Cups because he is a beekeeper. So he is the master of sweetness of life. He's the master of the emotions, and he knows how to obtain the sweetness of life. Beautiful. Oh, this is really nice. Five of Wands. Okay, this is conflict, and I'm going to say it's inner conflict because of where those nails are going. They're going right into your head. So this is your inner conflict. You have an inner conflict here. And then we have the Nine of Swords, some nightmares. Anxiety. It's anxiety and worry. Ace of Wands. And this has come up in a couple of readings this week. And in this card, I see automatic writing or automatic painting or automatic creativity of some sort. You know, I have a nephew who likes to, his hobby is carpentry work. And it could be that, you know, you're channeling the knowledge of how to put wood together to make something beautiful. And he makes some beautiful things. So it can be anything like that, but this is channeled passion that is channeled through you from your guides. We have the Hermit. Well, this is the light of spirit within. You need to go within to get your answers. Those nightmares are telling you something, you know. Prince of Coins. This is the Knight of Coins. He's a very, it's interesting because in this card, he's like in pieces. Yet, this is the most stable. I see this is the most stable card in the deck. But, so I'm going with what I know. I'm not sure what the artist has in mind with this. But the Knight of Coins is very, very stable. And then we have the Two of Swords. Blocked emotions. Making a decision where you are not interested in what other people, in other people's input. This is a personal decision, a very personal and spiritual decision that you're making. Which path are you going to choose? The choice is yours. Nobody else can make that choice for you. Then we have the Lovers. And you know what? This could be spirit guides also. Because when you have spirit guides, you form a very intimate relationship with them. You trust them fully. You come to trust them. They come to trust you. You have a relationship. It is a very intimate relationship. It's full of love and peace and beauty. It could be spirit guide. It could also be a distraction. You know, it could be. Five of Coins. This is the card of illusory lack. There is no lack. Lack is an illusion. But there's the feeling of it here in this reading. Maybe you feel that you lack the ability to do this thing. And you know what? Maybe right now you do. But you're on a path. You're choosing your path. You're choosing a path. It's up to you which way you want to go. You can say no to this. You have the option. You have free will. You can say no. Then we have the Two of Wands. Oh man, this card hasn't come out in this deck for any readings, and I really like this because she's in a dream world. Yet the Two of Wands is about trying to decide on you have a passion, you have a burning passion within you, but you don't know where to put your efforts. Well, there's an angel there to help guide you. And it's as though you're dreaming. This is like a dream state that this woman is in. She's got a book there. It looks like a journal. Should she go outside? Does she stay inside? What does she do? She doesn't know. There's water beneath her, indicating emotion. It's very emotional. It's the foundations of this dream. She's got books there. They look like encyclopedias. She's just kind of in a dream state, and all kinds of things are going on. So this to me is an indication that it may be time to start writing down your dreams. And then we have the beautiful Three of Wands. This is where we make the decision. We have made the decision. Are we going to take this journey or not? We've decided which path we're going to take. And it looks like you're going to choose that spiritual path, because Wands is all about the passion that comes from our spirit. We are guided by spirit with the Wands suit. So it looks like you've made the decision. This is the last card in the reading. I don't call it an outcome because life goes on and this situation will go on for a long, long time. But it looks like you're going to make that decision to look into finding out how to reach the ultimate place of the mystical shaman. How do you reach this guide? It looks like you're making that choice. You have the Emperor, who is definitely real world, yet the Emperor is Aries. Aries is ruled, is driven, is moved by the passion of their heart. So there is passion here with the Emperor. He's a leader, right? A great leader. You have the King of Cups, the master of emotions, who knows the sweetness that emotions can bring to life. So you're going to be learning about the emotional realms, which is not easy for Aquarius. You're a suit of swords, not easy, because you're often up here in your head being logical and practical and right, being right? That's going to cause a problem for you. This is the conflict between your head and your heart, because I know that Aquarius is very intuitive as well. Aquarius is very intuitive. Nine of Swords. You may be, this Five of Wands may be part of the conflict that you're worrying. How do I do this? You know what? You got to leave the logic to your day job. Logic has no place here. So set it aside. It's not about logic. It's about this. Paying attention to your intuition, writing, which will eventually become automatic writing. You'll find yourself, these words will just come out on the page, and it's as though somebody else is moving your hand. Who wrote these words? Who painted that painting? Who made this chair? Who made this beautiful chair? Because I don't remember doing it. The Hermit. This is the card of going within. It says here, the theory of spontaneous solitude is practiced throughout the eastern Himalayas by wandering hermits intent on finding inner peace, solitude, expression, intensity. That is the point, because you will reach a place of peace. This spirit guide is very peaceful, and this woman is at peace, and so is that owl. They are at peace. That is one of the gifts of doing this kind of work. Maybe you feel as though your stability is falling apart around you because you're leaving. You're agreeing here to leave the logical world for a certain number of hours throughout the week. And it may cause you to feel a little unstable. Instability. You're not used to this. The Lovers. This could be your spirit guides. It could also be that the real world is calling to you and asking you not to forget. The real world, I say. The earthly plane may be calling to you saying, don't forget that you do have your feet on the ground, which you do, no matter what. Your feet are on the ground, but maybe you have a partner who says, what are you, crazy? You're doing what? What? You're meditating? You're doing what? It's possible. Five of Coins. I think that this is about feeling that you don't have the practical ability to do what it takes to follow the mystical shaman and the wise one. But you do. You have the ability. You don't need to, you just need to be willing to set aside the practical and logical. I think that's what it's about. And you know, it's as though she's saying, do I have to say goodbye to the material world altogether? It's as though she's turning to say goodbye, but no, that's not what it's about. It's not about that at all. You have to be very much in this world to do spiritual work. Very much in this world. This card is about dreaming and writing down your dreams, because a lot of information comes to us through our dreams. It could be from our subconscious, it could be from our higher self, but it can also be from spirit guides, loved ones who have passed, from ourselves in previous lifetimes or in future times, can be bringing us messages. And I can't remember which sign I explained this to, but to be able to write down your dreams, what I do is before I go to bed at night, every night, I say, I want to wake up in my dream, during my dream, and write it down. After my dream, and write it down. I want to wake up and I want to write down my dream. I want to wake up and I want to write down my dream. And that's what I do. I put paper and pen by the bed, and I will wake up and I just write down whatever I can remember. People, places, things, situations, scenario, words that will help me to remember the dream. What seems to be the urgency of the dream? Is there an urgent message? What is the message of the dream? What was it about? What feelings did I have? That's what I write down. And it helps me to get messages from my guides, from people I know who have passed on. It teaches me about what I'm worried about in my day-to-day life. Things like that. So it can be very helpful, a very helpful tool. And the final card in the reading is the Three of Wands. So you have decided to go forward with this intuitive journey, with this spiritual journey that you're being called to. You're being asked to take it. And like I said, you don't have to agree to. You can say no. But it will bug you. The guides will bug you because they obviously have a job for you to do. All right, Aquarius, I am going to finish up with a card from Diana Cooper's Angels of Light Oracle. Okay. Angels of Light. What do the Angels of Light have to say about you for this reading? Creativity. The angels suggest that you explore your creative potential now. Creativity is an energy for adventure and change. Well, this reading is all about adventure and change with all these Wands cards. Wands is an adventurous suit. It may herald a new idea, inspiration for a book, an artistic vision, or a new project. Let your imagination flow. If you do not know how to channel the force, you may feel restless or dispirited. So ask your angel to help you to direct your creative energy towards something worthwhile. Simple. The angel wisdom reminds you that you are a co-creator with the divine. Use your power with wisdom and joy. Amen, brother. Affirmation: I enjoy my creative powers and use them for the highest good. There's your reading, Aquarius. What a spiritual, what an exciting, adventurous journey you're on. Thank you for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye. Let's see if this is going to work for me. There we go. Okay, you take care now.